Hi, today we'll be talking with Ken DeLeon, lawyer turned real estate agent. He'll share his secrets about what he's learned. In addition, he'll be talking to us about how his fight against cancer gave him a new perspective on his business.
I started real estate where I was an attorney at Wilson Sonsini and really enjoying the law, but what I was doing was I was still living like a law student and thereby saving a lot of money and investing in real estate because real estate simply is your best investment. But what I found is that the real estate agents I was working with, I was unimpressed with the level of services they were providing me with. My background in mathematics and economics, I was really drawn to, I wanted analytical, statistical data. Where's the market heading? What's the market dynamics? Is this a good value or not? How do we find a good value? I think what home buyers are looking for is really kind of a high-level consultant, somebody who can convey knowledge to them, kind of try and start with a big picture of just first looking at neighborhoods and giving them ideas on what that neighborhood is, what rate it's appreciating. Is it above average or below average? What are the pros and cons of that individual neighborhood? And then over time, as they feel comfortable with the knowledge and the process, then they can really start looking at particular homes.
What is your secret to selling a house above list price?
The more you can increase demand, really, as a result, you're going to have a very huge, successful sales process. So what I'm really a proponent of is putting in some very smart money on the property preparation side. Studies looking at economic sales within Silicon Valley, they compared homes that were staged versus homes that were not. Homes that were staged sold for 5% more and in half the time. And staging, what it is it really prepares buyers to see the full potential of the home itself. It's just perfectly done, just the right amount of furniture, not too much, not too little, and with the perfect colors. But also key is you want to draw a lot of interest to your home. In Silicon Valley, it's a fast-moving cycle. If the home doesn't sell in the first 10 days, it becomes stale. So you really want to start out with a bang.
Can you tell us about this beautiful condo you sold?
It's a townhome in downtown Palo Alto. It sold for over $900,000, and we actually put about $15,000 worth of money into the home. If we didn't put the money in, it probably would have sold for about $800 or low 800s. So a huge multiplier in that $15,000. There's a lot of spaces that we really augmented and accentuated. For example, there was a full basement, but when I met my clients, the basement was simply storage. You had the water heater exposed, you had the furnace exposed. So what we did is we enclosed the water heater and furnace with a really nice wall, and then we put in carpet, we painted it, put in some beautiful lighting, and then we staged it. Instead of simply storage, it became a separate bonus room. And in Silicon Valley, where square footage is at a huge premium, to get an extra 300 square feet for a mere $5,000 is a great investment.
Ken, tell us about one of the greatest personal challenges you've faced as a realtor.
Started this year, I was actually diagnosed with cancer, which, as you can imagine, at 34 with no family history, cancer was a huge shock to me. It started out, I was just feeling a little bit of lower back pain, not thinking much of it. I'm always bending down to pick up my children. But then I saw a back doctor, and he says, your back's fine, but you have a tumor the size of a softball inside you, and that was pushing on the spleen, causing the great pain. So I had to really focus, obviously, first and foremost on my family and my 3 children, but also on my business as well, because through succeeding in business, it really kind of helped me get out of that mindset of being a cancer victim and just really focus upon, I'm moving forward. And as a result, I'm actually proud to say that this year has been by far my best year ever, where I had a 3-month streak where I had over $32 million in sales. And during that 3 months, I was undergoing chemotherapy. I was undergoing radiation on a daily basis. I had, bald as a cantaloupe. Not a bad look, I gotta say. Home selling can be a very stressful process, but I just kind of always put a positive spin on everything because life is self-fulfilling. If you're optimistic, great things happen. And also, too, what I found is just whatever stress can result, in the big picture, compared to dying from cancer, it's not that bad. And I think clients value that sense of perspective, and it helps everyone remain focused and happy. About a month ago, I found out I'm completely cancer-free, so I can really go on and enjoy life